Right, so we are at another camp. Let's talk to this person now, see how that's going. How are you doing, Odd? Odd. I'm alright. Not at first. Sometimes when a loved one dies, people say it doesn't sink in for a while. It sunk in right away. For me, it sunk in right away. People tell me I'm a strong woman. It's funny. My father named me Odd before I was even born. He wanted a boy so badly. Strong woman. What does that even mean? People look up to you. It means you're going to be okay. I never cared for that expression. Let's go, it means people look up to you. Don't take this the wrong way, but I don't want to be known for handling my feelings. If I feel nothing about my husband dying, people think I'm strong. If I cry because my insides feel like they're on fire, I'm weak. Why does that feel so backwards? I'm sorry, Rook. It's been hard. You're not sure what to say. For many years, you've known the chieftain wife is probably the most you've ever talked to. Oh, in the last many years you've known the chieftain wife, this is the most you've ever talked to her. You asked me to come find you? Yes, it's about the banner. I thought about it a long time. He asked me to give it to you, you know, if something happened. Why me? He always depended on you, Rook. It should be mine. I could carry it. But I thought about why he named you. I get it. They won't follow a woman. Families would leave. Our banner would be divided. I would vouch for you. Come on, Rook. This isn't the time for pretend. It's not just about our small town. What happened the first time we need something from another clan? How will that go? And the first time someone thinks they can take advantage of us? I think this is what has to happen. Maybe this is what it means to be a strong woman. She looks sideways, eventually giving a thin smile. I'm not sure if that's the dumbest thing I've heard or the sweetest. Listen, I know I dragged this out. The truth is, my husband and I can never have a child. I don't want our banner to end here. It be safe with you and Alette. I know you're going to take care of her. She puts her hand on your shoulder and she heads back to the camp. Renown +5. In the quickest renown +5 I've seen. Right. Training. What's training? As it loads and loads and loads. Oh, this is where I can do mock combat. Training tent. The training tent allows you to test your party as a team of clansmen of equal power. Training fights never injure an ally or grant renown, but they do let you test strategies and safety. The trainer will give you hints about playing effectively and has something to say about each ability. Come here to test out your characters as they join. To end the training, press the options button and select exit training. Well, I didn't plan to... Let's exit that because I didn't plan to go into that. I just need to see how many more, who's injured, how many days I need. Work out if we should rest a day or not. No, we shouldn't rest. we're probably going to go just one day anyway, and Morgan will heal. And either he might be hurt, but he might go up. Actually, didn't. Yeah, we got some promotions to go through. Right. I don't think we had a market, so we can't buy more supplies. No market. Right, let's leave. I've got more than 5 people now, so if trouble comes, I can always switch out the injured ones. But I'm pretty sure they'll heal. A small splint in the trail, a few fighters stop to speak with you, each carrying a single pack. We recognise this place, one man says. Spent several years here with some kin. If they were still around, they would give us a warn them of what's coming. With luck, we'll find you again in less than a week. Right, send them off some extra supplies. If that's all you're taking, you'll never make it, you say, grabbing a few items from the supply wagon. You strap additional provisions to their backs. Search for families instead of food, you say with a smile. The clansman's wrist before departing. Right, that's everyone healed. Complaints of Rastafur's excessive drinking have resurfaced. Oh, that guy. Did we tie him up? This time the man stumbled over some tent ropes, pulling the snagged caravan through a campfire, nearly setting a supply wagon aflame. Jeez, we could have lost everything. Clansman put out the fire on both wagons and ran for his leg before leading him to you. Right, we need to help him. He's got issues, so he can only drink water from now on. If it carries on, we'll have to ban him. Frostvellr ghostly agrees, slurring his way through the promise to quit before being such a nuisance. Many of the onlookers not roll his eyes, but go back to their business. Somehow you'll doubt it be long before Frostvellr manages to find another drink, whether you'll allow it or not. If he drinks again, he's out. Drugs! Shout a man from the back of the caravan. It's Frostvellr. The unabashed drunk staggers towards you, looking not entirely sober. He screams again, pointing at the trees in the distance. Fear races through the caravan as fighters pull their weapon. Scouts return with no sightings of furious men surround Frostvellr. I can't believe him. We're this close to Frostvellr. There could be drugs, but if the scouts couldn't see them, they're not exactly stealthy drugs. We're just gonna see them. We're gonna have to banish him. I said if he drinks again, I give him a shot. I give him a chance for redemption, and he failed. I'm gonna have to banish him. He is a danger to the caravan. The man's meagre belongings and some food are thrown in a pile and everyone moves on. He's tied loosely to a tree. You expect he'll break his bonds eventually once he sobers up. Please, I swear, he pleads to you backly, finally realising his plight, whether his drugs are imaginary or not. Don't expect to see him again.
Once a strong, thriving city, the walls of Frostvellr now just keep the howling winds at bay. With luck, they'll hold out against dredge as well.
You jostle through fully cowards of sunken faces who appear as though they've been freezing in front of Frostvellr for days. The gates are closed. You come to a stop at the bottom of the hill. This is not looking good. Why are so many people in the fields? We can't stay outside in the open like this. Frostvellr finds you among the many refugees. Rook, I talked to some of the women here. Nobody is being let into the city. Why? It's overrun with Vars from Blotspark, Greyhorn, people from Bitra, all the nearby villages. Druids are everywhere. And the chieftain of Frostvellr has locked himself in the Great Hall. That's when they close the gates. When the Druids come, these hills will turn red. We have to get in there. We're getting in the war somehow. I want to know more about what's going on here. Let's lay low and see what happens. Where else could we go? Okay. My job is to protect my clan. My clan needs to get in those walls to get protection. But I mean, if all the surrounding towns have come here, then if we could go carry on down the trail, we could just run into more. I can get the gate open, says Ivor. Let's see if there are other ways before we start breaking down gates. I wasn't going to break it down, just push really hard. Right, so my heroes are fine. I looked at them before this happened, so there's no reason to look at them again. There's the market. Ooh, market. Let's buy what supplies he's selling right now. Let's go to the gate and see what's going on. You approach the gate with hundreds of people have gathered. In the trodden bloody space in front of the doors, several pincushion bodies lie there unclaimed, as though they simply belong there. Archers upon the wall make it clear that nobody will be getting in. Men and women below immediately call for mercy, and reasons when they are not fling stone and curses. Ivor, did you really expect to push these gate opens? Shout at the guard on the wall, that's not going to help. Find out more from the crowds. You spend an hour talking to different people who all have the same story. A couple of days ago, the chieftain shut himself inside, closed the gates, and refused any more refugees. They've got huge stores of supplies in there too, as one man. They're just hoarding them. Edgar pulls you aside. I was following the outside of the wall, he says, and there's a water passage we could squeeze through. I think not the whole caravan, but if a handful of us get inside, we might be able to open the gates from inside. We'll check out that water passage. I'm not fitting in there, says Ivor. When you look around the narrow ducts, go without me. It looks like it'll get you to the top of the wall and then down to the gate where you can open it. Wait for us at the gate, Ivor. We'll be back quick. When Iger said water, you should have guessed runoff. Still, you managed to squeeze your way through a tight stonework and force your way past an iron gate. You take stairs to the top of the wall. As you approach the gate, armed men notice you. They don't ask questions. Uh-oh. Right, she said she did not want to fight people. I'm not going to break that promise to her for now. For now, we will stick to the agreement that I will not let her fight humans. At least until we absolutely have to. Okay. Enemies to the front, enemies to the behind. Well, we've got 3 that way, 3 behind us. We need a place for the archers to be safe, so let's concentrate on all our power going back. Try and clear out that space and then deal with the people coming in forward. Right, these guys can charge there. The brothers can charge there. And that guy can come forward. That can be 4 damage off the bat. Okay. Right. Let's almost kill this woman in one hit. She probably won't be getting an attack off. Right, okay. Start is going well. Let's just keep this up. Do 4 damage to him. We might be able to finish him off with a bow. Okay, that's bad. Let's get your stone wall up. Ow, Brooke. Okay. Let's finish this guy off. We've got 3 left. Oh, frick. Rook! What's Rook's health? Okay. Rook is good as dead. The question is, can we take on as many before that happens? We still got the brothers, we still got 1 archer. That's not what I meant to do. I didn't mean to move, I meant to switch character. Ah, I messed up. Right, let's get this guy down. We just need to finish one of them. It's gonna be close. Eight! This is just bad. This is going terrible. Right. There we go. We got pillage. Not a good pillage, but right, Morgan actually hasn't been hurt yet. Let's just knock more of this points off. Gonna take him out. That's just down to you and me. Right. I should be able to finish him off next go. Oh, no more stars of the horn. Let's end this. That was way, way too close. That went bad. I should have figured out which one of the strongest enemies to start with and gone for those, instead of just thinking where I should be. What in the depths are you doing? Letting ourselves in? I see that. I'm very impressed. But all those people you just let in here, dead. All those women and children with you, dead. And thanks for killing the only ones holding this place together, Scarl. What are you talking about? The man ordered his guards to get the door closed again before more refugees noticed. If I knew there were fighters and a VAR outside, I would have brought you in. I'm Etkil. I'm in charge here. You heard about the chieftain? We heard he's hiding in the Great Hall. Oh really? Think you mean hiding out in a grave? He's eating worms if that wasn't clear. What happened in here? Soon as they heard drugs were coming, anyone who couldn't swing an axe got one in the head. That's the short story anyway. At least 3 clans are warring over turf and food. And the worst? The godforsaken Vals. His eyes either and shrugged with expression if simply stating the obvious. We're in more trouble here than out there. Look, if I was in charge here before things went to the crap, you've got some people who you can fight, you've got your own Varl, that counts for something. I can keep your flock safe in the Great Hall. You fight for me, and we tend to take back Frostvellr. I don't take sides. Too hard to tell when the good guys have become the bad. Fine. Cut the sheep loose and watch your own asses. What do I care? Well, all I want to do right now is get out of these damn streets. Think carefully about what you want. Okay. Signing up with Urkill, despite he's going to kill me because it's in his name, I don't really have much choice. We're all badly hurt. We can't fend for ourselves because we are in like a devastating state right now. We can't get out because they're not going to be willing to open the doors again. I think opening with Urkill is the only choice we have to get some rest. Good. Because whatever else you were thinking would have been a bad idea. Urkill shouts at his men, and with the gates closed, you follow him down to an obscure alley. Hope you know what you're doing. Making it up as I go, Ivor.